Hello, borrowing from Marion, since she borrowed from me, Steeler. Although I stole that from John Green anyway. So I went to the Shakespeare Festival in Ashland, and I watched Cymbeline, which is one of the weird plays or bad plays. But all of my favorites are those. Like Timon of Athens, that shit is weird. But so Cymbeline, made me realize that there are these tropes that we believe to be modern, but actually have been around for hundreds of years. Even before that, because Cymbeline very heavily borrows from the Greek tradition of theater. So Cymbeline, the basic plot which really isn't basic, but the basic plot is that so this guy gets cast from the place where he was because he married this girl, and the girl is the princess. And so he goes to Italy, and he and this Italian guy have this really weird argument that ends in a bet that the Italian guy cannot get the princess Imogen to sleep with him. And it's this weird trope of getting women to date you or sleep with you, or even guys, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. There's a lot of bets that happen in rom-coms and other things like that. And I thought that was super weird, that it's been around for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years, and we thought that it was invented in the 90s. So, that brings me to my next topic. Actually, no, it doesn't. These aren't related at all, because it's the beginning of the year. I think it's good to try new things. So I'm going to be that is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be vegan for the first week of school. But I don't think it'll be permanent because I don't feel any urgency, because, when I discovered things about vegetarianism, then I, had this urgent need and I couldn't keep eating these things. I think it would just be nice to kind of cleanse, because for me, because I've been eating out for, half of my meals because I've been traveling so much, and I gained, 5 pounds, and I felt like crap. So I've been living off of vegetables, which is probably not the best idea because I'm not getting enough nutrients or protein or anything, but I ate an egg today, so that's fat and protein, right? And veganism reminds me of being a hipster, which reminds me, I went to an art gallery, in Portland with my dad, and we saw some very interesting impressionist paintings, and I really love the later Pissarro paintings and his straight edges. Anyways, that's totally boring, but I love that I can talk about art now. Yeah, and no thanks about Gauguin, that ass. Really, the art world is full of huge douches. Especially, two-dimensional painting art, I feel has the biggest concentration of them, and it's not like you would expect. Musicians and stuff. Most women aren't oh, painters, I wish he'd paint me, like one of his French girls, or something. Oh, Monet, those lakes, they get me all hot and bothered. But yet, it happens, and Gauguin left his family of 4 or 5 children and his wife in France without any money, and just decided to go live in the Pacific with some hot island ladies that he slept with. So he's a weird guy. Anyways, so I'll see you at school tomorrow, where I will not be eating any animal products. It's really hard to shop vegan. Even most vegetarian patties that you get at the store have cheese or egg protein in them. Who knew? Anyways, bye. To be continued.